Good day, everyone. This is Adele Yopaye on the call. Today, how to teach you something significant that don't jump the process. I find out that many people want to arrive, many people want to belong, many people want to be whom they want to be, but they forgot that there are some processes that you must undertake before you get to your promised land. Let's talk about gold. What gold was not just a gold until it being mined before it become what is called the shining gold. Petrol wasn't just a petrol until that crude oil it passed through processing and then it becomes what it needs to become. So today I want to take you, a life experience about how life has taught you, or let me how life has taught me. Then you can see that there's a process that involves in anything. Let me tell you this: the process to get to your destination is right here beside you, but with the situation of things, you are so eager to get there, but until you fulfill that process. I could remember years back, why I was doing my being an undergraduate. I could remember one of the things that I usually do that time. In my class, some of my classmates that will watch this video will see this video and say, "Wow, this guy is really saying the truth." I usually place motivational speech in the department, talking to people about how to be motivated, how to get going, how about success, never give up, the mentorship, all these things. I faced it all around my department at that time. But you know something? I never know that it's part of the process. And I learned something there. After that, what I learned there is just like I learned to be what's called a speaker. One, two, I also learned my what? My confidence skill. And that's what has helped me many a times when I'm talking to what? To the population of people to know, to teach people what they need to know. That is what I learned because then I was passing through a process. Then after that process, that process I also undergo was the process of in my department doing undergraduate, I did one or two little politics that time. You know something? It's also a process. Many people will tell story, he has arrived and that, but there are processes that involve. And then I become departmental this and that. And then what happens? It happens as a result of consistency. It happens as a result of what? Eager to do more. And meanwhile, I never know that it's part of the process I need to undergo. Then when I become, I can remember that time, greatest, blah, 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 greatest, blah, blah, blah. Well, all these things also taught me something. Number one, it taught me the ability to face crowd. Number two, it also taught me ability to be the one that has between management and student that time. Those processes, those are processes of life. Many times I'm talking to many people, I let them understand that, it is not what you are passing through, but it is what you learned in that process of that thing that you're passing through. So how are you been learning? Then this third process you also passed through then was the process of after school then now working in companies. I've worked in many companies, so numerous one. Well, I think I can talk about two, three, four companies I've worked in. I can remember the first company I worked in a manufacturing company, then production of this and that. I started from a laboratory working in laboratory, earning 21,000 naira per month, then earning 750 naira per day. I keep on doing it. I keep on the process. I remember that time I test samples, I test this and that. I was actually doing it. It's a process. And what do I learn in that process? I learned how to be part of management. I learned how to be what? Creative, learning something and bringing innovation out. I can remember in the career as well, the process as well continues. I can remember that I also be part, I become in my career as well, I become what is called a managerial. I have become to like have meeting with management, have meeting with these, and I find out that it's also part of the process. And what does the process simply implies? It simply implies, learning something from the management, learning something from the, workers as well. And then, I learned how to have relationship with a lot of people, a lot of diverse cultures, having relationship one, being part of the management too, and at the same time be the one to be the ROI of the management. All these processes I pass through, I can vividly tell everybody looking at me here or watching this video right now that they have processes. And then in year 2021, something happens. Being a manager of a particular company, being a manager of a particular department, something happened in one of my management meetings. And my expatriate said something to me that time. I said, you know, remember that Nigerians, when they push us, when you reach the wall, what are you supposed to do? You face the people that are pushing you. And what happens? He said, no, Nigeria will never face the people that are pushing you. That Nigeria jump the fence. How? I listened to that particular word. Even at home, I continue to ruminate about that word. And I find out that how many of you listening to me right now have jumped through the process. Many people that have jumped through the process, this is just the point I have noticed about them. They don't last for long. I call them success at flash plan. They don't last for long. They just begin, and later I found out that it is not taking them to the peak of their life. Many people say, oh, because of this opportunity, I just nobody is being opportune. Yes, oh, remember, there are 4% people that are opportune in life. But there are some people that work the process. A lot of people walk out the process. In one of the books I have read in my life, Richard Branson, he said something in one of his books. He said, anytime you have an avenue to be at the door of success, never and never, never knock the door. But what? Break it in. Because people that are successful inside, they don't have the time to stand up and open the door for you. So how many processes have you chopped? Many people will not believe this one. Many people will not even think about this one. But what are you learning while you are passing through that process? Everything that you are passing through might be part of the ladder you need to climb to get to your what destination. I'm just trying to motivate somebody outside getting to right now. A lot of things there, and many people they are not what? They are not taking the step. Another process is the process of me learning the way of cryptocurrency, learning the way of digital marketing. I remember in 2012, you know, I was like eating it hard that one source of income is killing, two is fear, but still will be better. So what can a man do? Family has not involved, marriage has not been involved. So what a man can do? Then I find out that, let me learn something in cryptocurrency. I can remember when I was undergraduate, somebody was telling me that, let's learn something about Bitcoin cryptocurrency. And I said, no, they are just so and so names. I can give them names. But later now, in 2012, I found out, let me look into this aspect of digital assets. And I began to look into it and I began to learn. Let me also share something with you. While I was learning the process of life, somebody abused me one day and said, you all what you have been learning, you have never amounted to anything. And I cried because of that word and I shed tears, but I never knew that it's also that statement is also part of the processes. When you are passing through anything in life, I want to advise you, don't let what the naysayer say to you weigh you down. Don't allow what someone say to you be the one that will disturb you from getting to your goal. Remember, if nobody make it in your family, who tell you cannot make it? I challenge you today. The process to get to your destination, you need to undergo it. Don't jump the process. Don't jump the process. Don't jump the process. and you need to take a step. Then when I learned about crypto, when I learned a lot of digital aspects, I found out that it involved a lot of worries, a lot of learning, a lot of late hour talk, late hour reading, and today I can really say that I am still learning, but I thank God for where I'm coming and where am I and where I still have aim of greatness on. Today, I just want to send this video to everybody outside here who have been thinking one thing or the other, who have been thinking that, oh, life has been so much hard on them. I want to challenge you today. Look up and look down. Go through that process. Just leave your comfort zone. Leave your comfort zone. It is hard again. Try again. Never quit. This is one of the motivation that helped me. I will never quit. I will never retire, but I will continue to refire until what? I succeed. Aspire to achieve that success. Aspire to go long. Aspire to move ahead. I can vividly tell you the success you are expecting is waiting for you, just for you to unfold it. That's right. The success you are expecting is just waiting for you, just for you to unfold it. I want to challenge you again. Don't be a man that waits for opportunity, but be a man that is ready for opportunity. Be ready. Ready to take steps, ready to move. Let's go to the next level. And I know that year 2025 is coming, and it's a year that will help you at a very vast way. All what you need to do is now is what? Set out your goal, your plans, your vision, put everything together, write it down, and work towards it. I can assure you the success is knocking at your door. Only you are the one that has never given it the attention, and you have never read the script for you to understand your role. The process, the process, the process is very, very important for you to undergo before you can get to your destination. You know, let me tell you a story of a rich man. A rich man called everybody in his family one day and said, as richer as am I, all this my wealth, when I die, the debtors will come and take it. So when I go, no money, no wealth, no building, nothing as an inheritance for my children. And everybody was crying that day. And one man said, I have to make up my mind not to rely on my father's wealth, but to build an empire for myself. What am I trying to let you know? It doesn't matter the background in which you have been born. It doesn't matter whether your parents are poor or rich, but what matters is that a rich man must born out of you. You must be the one to undergo the process and ensure you achieve the success you desire. Doesn't matter where your background is, doesn't matter how you start the process, but you must undergo that process to become rich in life. Years back, I could remember somebody was telling me years that, oh, who are you? Who are your this? Who are that? Trying to abuse me. And I read a book that day, let me say that year or that month, that says the greatest revenge you can give to your mocker is success. That is the greatest revenge you can give to your mocker. The mocker will say A and B. They are just naysayers. They can say anything to depreciate you. They can say anything to bring you down out of your goal. They can say anything to change or move you from where you're supposed to go to another place. Never be moved by who is called a naysayer, but focus, undergo the process, and achieve the best that nobody has ever achieved. I challenge you today. What is that goal that you wish to achieve in your life? You need to set that goals. Set smart goals for yourself. Somebody listening to me right now, Year 2025, start planning for it now. Year 2025, start making the plans now. What can I do? What is my plan? What has been the thing that is so hard for me? What has been the thing that I need to take step on? Wherever you are listening to me right now, I'm just challenging you that don't drop the process. The process is just an avenue to learn something that can take you to your destiny, that can take you to that particular goals. Money is just a paper, but you need to have a value. It is that value that will become money into your pocket. So you need to take a step. You need to work it around. You need to think about how to make it in life. Don't be a man that lie down at the corridor of failure, but arise, stand up to that challenge, move on in life. You can get there. Move on. Which business? Move on. Never say because you have failed in that business last year, then there's no solution for you this year. There's solution for you all around. But just sit down, think, and be consistent in whatever you are doing. I want you to know that you are the next champion in your family. You are the next champion in your generation. You are the next champion in your community. But all you need to do is do it. Undergo that process. Don't jump that process. You can get there. You can be at the top. And I want to know that you will get there. When you look at the situation around, what are the rich man doing that the poor man not doing? MK Abiola of blessed memory says, and I quote, he said, poverty and ignorance, they are birds of the same feather, creating together. You can never exterminate poverty without what? You are removing ignorance. So you need to remove the ignorance by what? Learning. You need the knowledge. You need the wisdom that can become something into your life. Whether you are listening to me right now, whether you are a core member, whether you're a youth, whether you are a civil servant, whether you are a retiree, I want to challenge you. It doesn't matter what your age, which age you are. What matters is that determination to succeed, that determination to get to the top, to become who you need to be. I want to challenge you. I want to see you at the top. I want year 25 to be a year of breakthrough for you, for your family, for your generation. I know that it's possible. Say to yourself, I will, I can, and I must. I will simply means that you have the willpower. I can simply means that you have the ability. And I must simply means that I must do this. I must because of my family, because of that my child, because of that my daughter, that my boy, because of that my family. You must be able to achieve that destiny goals of your life.
While going through the challenges of life, while still going through the process, I have traveled far and near, many countries, but I find out that I'm still learning. I am still learning. So you are whom you are today as a result of what you have learned in the past. Show me a man that is a leader. I will tell you that he is a leader. Continue learning, continue understanding and having the right knowledge, and then you need a mentorship. It doesn't matter what you are going through, you also need a mentorship. And I know that this video is going to help you.
Remember this, for you to climb the ladder of success, there are some stairs you need to undergo. There are some steps you need to take. So never stop taking steps. Never stop moving. And I know that success will surely smile at you very, very soon. See you at the top. Your business coach, Adeni Okoyemi, say, sign out. Bye bye.